Well, hey everyone, it's HeapCVA. Welcome back to 9/11 First Responders, and welcome to the Mayberry Mod. I had thought I'd already done a video on this. Apparently, if I did, I didn't finish it. So, one of the only things I'm going to do right this minute is get the magic door opener guy to open the doors, so that we can kind of see all the rides. Yeah, okay, got him taken care of. I don't know why that came up. I must have bumped it. And something that I do that I think is a benefit is improve the pool, because the way that the patients get transported in this game. So it's just something I started doing because from reality sense, just in my brain, it made a little more sense. So what I do is deal with that. I'm going to leave these guys just standing by. They're not used, they're not going to go anywhere. And we'll wait to call the Station 3 coverage, which these are volunteer covered, if something happens.
Medical emergency.
Okay.
Someone has suffered a severe heart attack. Treat and take the victim away.
Fortunately, we're up here in 4's area, and these guys just happen to be paramedic staff, so that's all good. We'll put them in there. And find out where this person was. Didn't have to go very far. They must be in the building. So, Station 4. Staffy ride. Come on down. Get a bag. Borrow a firefighter off of here. And get this just in case. We'll see what happens. Sometimes the guy's in a place where it's not a problem. We lucked out. Look at that. See? Okay, he's in rather poor shape. So we'll go ahead and put this firefighter back on the ride. Send him back to the station because we don't really need him. Now, let's get our ambulance set up for transport. And get them responding. This place usually has a pretty good fire by the end of the day. Okay. So now I have to tell you right up front, I do not remember if I've made any modifications to the XML for how many calls in a given time. It's been quite a while since I've actually played this game. There's so many mods on my hard drive now, it's really hard to keep track, to be honest with you. No, don't just make them jump in, you'll mess it all up. And so I'm really trying to catch up. Like I said last time, I'd been spending some time trying to get some mods to work that I was having troubles with, as well as going through all of the mods that I have and make sure that if I made some changes when I was just doing this on my own for my own personal enjoyment, that I didn't do anything that needs to be changed now. Okay, so let's get these guys out of the way. The stretcher's going to come in here and get this gentleman. Because, I mean, when it was just me and nobody was watching me play, you know, I could do all kinds of stuff. You know, I've got a whole, you know, section on my hard drive that's just changing the color of the apparatus in this mod to a different color. and little things like that. Like I said, I tried my hands at making mods. I tried to modify the maps and those things. I guess these guys are just going to fight over this parking space. Wow. Anyway, you know, I played a lot with this particular mod because of how easy it was to do simple, what they call reskins, and change what is kind of an orangish black color to red, white, and some other color apparatus colors that I've seen over time. And I had a good time with that. Did I do it everywhere? No. And I had to learn a little bit too, because I had actually messed up on some of them, because not only do you have to color the body, you have to color
A fire has been
the
reported.
pieces
Cause
of it.
unknown. Extinguish all fires.
Alright, see now, we've got... Okay, we got to tone out the volleys. We're going to get these guys rocking and rolling, because I love these little mini pumpers that they gave me. They put out a lot of fire. Get these guys set up. Get them headed for this fire, which doesn't look very big. I wonder how we're going to get into this. We're going to come to here. Hopefully I can get to this before it gets any bigger. So these guys are all set. No, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Roger.
Okay, I'm gonna get this little mini guy in here, because he probably will fit a little better. Where is the hydrant? I was looking for a hydrant. There actually is a hydrant if he was looking hard enough. It's probably too far away. I'm hoping that the single 1.5 inch gets it, which it did. Honest. Awesome, awesome. Alright, well, got all these guys all excited for nothing. Let's send those guys back, send these guys back. And this guy needs to go in the rig. He's got to disconnect. And then he should be able to go in.
10-4.
Alright, there we go. Now then, Chief, thanks for your help. I'm going to send you home. That was kind of strange, so I kind of take care of that. Alright. Not bad. We are kind of dragging a little bit. I'm sorry. Usually by the time that happens, I get hammered with something when I'm not paying attention. So, okay, our ambulance is staffed again. I'm going to go ahead and do a little... of this. Oh, you know what? I didn't mean to do that. You guys go home. We have these guys already set up here.
Someone has suffered a stroke. Treat immediately and take the victim away.
Look at him. Ah! Sorry, I couldn't stand it. Anyway, we are going to a stroke. Where are we going to be at? We are in one's first in area. Okay, there's our 2 guys. I'll get the battalion chief parked here in a minute.
Roger.
Having him not park correctly is not going to make any difference for this person here. You know, I'd love to say this is one of my favorite mods, but it sounds ingenuous after saying it with just about every mod I've played. I like them all. I like to keep them rotating because it keeps the changes going, which I appreciate,
Almost there.
and so it never gets old. So I do staff the ambulances with paramedics. Otherwise, they're just transportation. And the reason I started doing that, and it's just for me, like I said, number one, it makes sense, and number two, I couldn't consistently. I was running the little squad that's also pumps water, is staffed with paramedics, a paramedic, and to send them both to the hospital. Sometimes the mini pumper wasn't coming back, and rather than trying to figure it out, I just went down this road. I'll pay the overtime. I wish I could easily turn these guys around and make it a little more realistic. I think he's just standing there watching the show anyway. Guys, let's get a stretcher out, because I must have inadvertently selected more than that one. Yes, so we'll get them going. Okay, stretcher's ready. How's she doing? She's ready to go. And we're in and out of there in no time flat. Now, I guess I would have to ask, what in the world happened there, but we'll let a couple drive around and we'll do the rest. I believe we get to keep our staffing, so I thought they'd go home. I think there's a way. I've never really done this before. Auto empty fire station. So now it's on. So if we go on another call, they'll go home. And we're going to play it that way from here on in. I didn't realize that that comes default that way, or I would have stopped it. So not exactly going crazy haul buns right this minute. All I can do is keep my fingers crossed that we get some things going on. I have to look at something here that I'm curious about. One of the crazy things I was doing when I was just going on my own, and I just wanted to manage things like I much manage things in real life, was adding a few hydrants and a couple other things, which doesn't do any good here. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm seeing hydrants that I may not have seen back then. But I was actually modifying the
Fire
maps.
caused by firework accident. Extinguish all fires.
Alright, station 4. This is always a good fire. Alright, we do have a hydrant right there. So we'll get them going right away. I need to get these guys, because quite honestly, I would call them anyway. They're right on the edge of the map. And we'll get our engine 1 suited up and ready. I think I'll bring him with me just because it'll make it easier for me trying to get him parked. Okay, we should be getting our other engine companies here pretty quick. We are missing somebody. I don't know why he's not dressed, but we're gonna fix that.
Roger.
Okay, Chief, right there is good. We'll pull you guys right in here. Set up. Go, go, go. Okay, right in here is good. We'll get that going on. And there is these guys, which I'm going to bring around to the back. And these guys will come around here. Yeah, I could have done that the other way, but okay, gentlemen. Get close to the building so that we can put out some fire. Firefighter, what are you waiting for? Written invitation? Well, we might have knocked that one down, except for these guys got a little bit of stuff going on. We might have lucked out for once in my life. Usually, I have a terrible time. I usually burn 3 of these buildings down, and it looks like I knocked it down. No time flat. Alright, let's get picked up here. Remind me to dress the guys from Station 4 next time. Send him home. Way to go, guys. Alright. Station 4 did well. We're missing somebody here. I don't know what he is doing.
Roger.
No idea what that guy was doing. But that's okay. Go to the station, would you? And these guys are done. So we send them home. I use the county apparatus a lot.
Attention! Fire! Caused by open flame. Extinguish all fires.
Alright, I didn't see any flashing when the... Oh, nope. Station 4. It's going to be right on the edge of the flippin' map, too.
Roger.
Stay there, gentlemen. That is no structure fire. But we will go right here. Alright. These guys are terribly unparked.
Roger.
No space, really? No, 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 no. Get back in there.
Roger.
No.
Roger.
I simply don't want that to happen. Okay, what is happening with our possible structure fire? Alright, we got him up here. This is not going to be easy, but we'll do our best. And get this guy going, because he doesn't want to park anyway. So we'll just set him up. I don't know why it's doing that. That gives me a deal. Mess that up. Hopefully they catch this thing. Doesn't look like they're gonna.
10-4.
And I got to do it quick because we're at a half tank right this minute. Get engine 1 up here. That would help. I'm going to keep him there for right now, just in case. Are you kidding me? We made it. Oh my lord. Maybe he'll go to the station now. Wow, lucked out. Very much so. Alright, send him home. We do not need him. I don't know where he's going. I hope he goes home. Get these guys to pick up. Now if I was doing this by myself, I would add a person to every engine and stuff like that. It's just my thing. What in the world are you guys doing? I have no idea what the driving situation is here, but that was not pretty. And that's why the engine couldn't go back in
Vehicle
quarters.
fire caused by a technical defect. Extinguish the fire and if
He
necessary,
just,
treat all casualties.
oh my god,
and
he
take them
just
away.
went off the thing. He just went off the map. I don't know what that means for us, but we're going to find out. Vehicle fire? Why am I sending an ambulance? Alright. Anywho, let's go back to station 2. Get the right group. Okay. Get them going here. There are no hydrants anywhere around this place. There's one right there. I want him to come right in here just because that guy is not affected yet, but he will be. Alright, well, that didn't take long. And we'll get a tow truck coming. Tow him up. Well, that is really freaking weird. I lost my engine 1. Can I call him? I can call him. So let's call him. I have no idea where he'll come from, but let's do it anyway. How long is it going to take for... the tow truck is already here. These guys can go back to the station. And we'll see if we lose our staffing out of that. Send these guys home. Sounds like it's raining outside, but I don't see a drop of rain. Here comes the engine 1 again. Now, if I tell him to go to the fire station, let's see what he does. He's driving the right way. Keep your fingers crossed. Let me tell you. I don't know how long this video is going to be. Instead of watching the clock, I'm watching how many calls. I'd like to get a good representation of how many calls. So, and right in, boom. So we're set up. That's good. I don't know if these guys are dressed. They are not. So we'll put them back where they belong, because that is what would have happened last time. I don't know why they got to walk around the block. Look, he ran almost... He's going to go all the way... Where is he going? There he goes. I guess he got confused. 6 calls in. Not our fastest day. I think this is another one where I'm going to have to do a little bit of a modification to get a few more calls going on.
Firework accident. Extinguish all fires.
Alright, come on here. Got a little fire going on, not very big. Let's see if we can just handle this. Well, the engine's right here, so we're gonna put this guy right here. You can't do that. Okay, guys, let's get closer to the fire. Fire is not going out. Alright, I'm going to deploy him. Because I can't seem to get it going on any other way. Oops, he was the engineer. Did we get it? We got it. Alright, well, let's get this thing back up because we look stupid trying to go up and down with that thing. It did not work at all. And then I'll bring the engine right over here and we'll take care of that. Okay, squad, you are released. Engine 1 right here is good.
10-4. 10-4.
Okay, we got 2 captains because you know what happens when they get dressed.
Roger.
So he's working on that. Has he got hose in his hand? He does. He's doing it with the hoses in his hand. Well, that's okay. Alright. And that gets him done. Get him back to the station. And that's all over with. Nothing popped up while we weren't looking. And send him back to the station. And hopefully he doesn't try to escape again. I want to look at engine 3 real quick. Still staffed. That's weird. Because I got it in go home on.
A fire has been reported. Cause unknown. Extinguish all
Alright,
fires.
well, get these guys fired up. That is in the edge of the area. This is a no-winner fire.
Roger.
But there's a hydrant right over here. If I can get him in the right spot. Are there any hydrants over here? Yes. I'm gonna get him to turn around and come back this way. Oh, come on, guys. That hydrant is not that far away. Who's doing the pumping? He is, of course.
Roger.
Well, definitely we're going to need some more rigs. So we get Mayberry, Mayberry, and Mayberry here, and then Forest Service, come on down. We can use y'all. Picked the wrong guy again. Now this is right on the edge of the map, so I don't know how this is actually going to work. I have a water tender, that's good. The fire is not close to these guys yet. I don't know if I can get him to do what he needs to do.
10-4.
So he needs a hose line.
Roger.
Okay, so I've got all of these guys coming. I got the water tender. I'm looking to see if there's any other hydrants in it. This is tough. And I don't mean to make y'all, I'm getting dizzy just watching. Okay, these guys are going to deploy right here. And this guy is going to deploy right behind him. No, wrong one. This one.
Almost there. Almost there. Yes.
Where in the world is he headed?
10-4.
I wish there was a place for him to get him to walk, but I can't. So this is we're having to wait for it to come to us. I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't know, I might have blocked him in now. I'm looking for another hydrant, and I don't have one. One right here. I don't know if he can get there from there, but he's zigzagging. And that will allow me to come back here and get all of these guys, which are just parked there, and I totally forgot about them. Come on over here where we really need them.
Roger. Go ahead.
Alright, we'll get that going. These guys will just go here and deploy. Yeah, I know there's no hydrant nearby. If I have to say that one more time. The only thing that I don't believe we have is aircraft, unfortunately. We do have aircraft. I forgot all about that. So, we got it boxed in, so to speak. Who else got hose lines here? We'll roll him this way. We'll roll him this way. How we doing on? He's doing okay. They went completely the wrong way. I don't know what that does for anybody. So what I'm going to do is have him come in here. And maybe. Alright, so we have water tender there. Apparently these guys don't like the
Almost there.
blinker, so I will try to move out of the way,
10-4.
because apparently this guy has problems. And if this guy wants to stay on there, no problem. I'm waiting to see I didn't see the aircraft at all. Maybe we did have an effect on it. I don't see... Maybe we're doing what we can do. Now let's see if we can get this fire out. It'd be a good end. Do this. Because you just got to see the sheer... I don't think he can go any further. No, they can't really.
Roger.
He can get in there, but there's nothing he can do. So that's enough of that. So I got to get this back up because it makes the screen kind of roll up on me. So is our airplane available? It is. I'll just keep calling it. I don't see it. But the fire is kind of, I mean, I can't go very much further, so I don't really see anything flying at us. There it is right there. It kind of
Medical emergency.
flew the
Someone
wrong
suffering
way.
From shock. Treat and remove.
Alright, we are in the fire station. So we're going to...
Roger.
Let's just park over here, because he's just going to tie things up if I don't. Come this way. Alright. Paramedic. Where is this person at? Where in the world is this person at? Over here. Really? How in the world? Alright. I guess he's going to work at the patient through the wall. No. You got to come in here, partner. We must have put that fire out. I don't know how, but we did. Wow. That's all I got to say is wow. So we'll get everybody all undone here. And let's see if everybody goes where they're supposed to go. These guys, put them off. Send him home. Send him to the station. Send this guy home. Go home. Oh, we're gonna have a traffic jam here. I'm trying to do too much. Alright, did we get this guy where we needed to be? He did. He's caring for him right now. Yay. Alright. These guys are set up. Send them home. Go home. Is there guy? There's... The staffing's right. I'm liking it. I think we got... I thought we had one more water tender to get out of here. But I guess we sent them home. Alright. We'll send these guys home. Look at the red dots on the map. It's going berserk. And I didn't use hardly any of my own guys. So how's this patient? Very good. I don't know how they're going to get him, but we'll do what we can. Is he going to pull him through the wall? That's exactly what they did. You know, and in that case, I'll take what I can get. And the engine, let's see if he screwed. Ah, he went right. No, no, dude, you were just fine. Yes. Okay. So let's get this to a point. We're going to send them off to the hospital. All right, there they go. And we're going to say thanks for coming by and checking another one of my 911 first responder videos. I really appreciate it. If you have a hankering and you thought it was pretty good, hit the like button. Leave me a comment that I can comment, or and I will get back to you if there's anything that needs to be responded to. I'd be happy to do that. And at the end of the day, subscribe. What have you got to lose? Some famous guy running for president just said that, didn't he? In any event, working hard for you. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day, whether you're in the light, in the sunlight right now, or you're in the dark, depending on what side of the planet you're on. And I'll see you in the next video. So take care.
Fire caused by faulty electrical appliance.